Hi, Internet. Leon's back and diving right back into Warriors. So I played with my layout a little bit, more towards the top, um, because I got a new follower yesterday, King Leon 12. Thank you again. Um, and I just kind of thought to myself, I don't know, I could probably make this look a little better. So just messed around with it for half an hour, and hopefully it works. I think it looks fine. I might have messed up my alert system though, but we'll see when we get there. Anyway, from where we left off, what did we do? I don't remember. Oh yeah, meat parties and um, taking out the church again. I think. So now we gotta go do some more stuff. I think we're gonna go finally fight the Empire or something. I think I need to. I think I bumped my microphone. Uh oh. No, it looks fine. I'm just gonna assume it's fine. It looks a little low, but no, it's going just fine. I don't know what's going on with my setup, but oh well. Okay, we got a lot of training points. And a lot of activity, which makes me think we need to do food. Feed me.
Hunger is the true enemy.
Oh, that's right, we do need to eat. Okay. Oh, we got a whole bunch of new stuff. Nice. Much faster, greatly reduced. Much faster. Greatly fills, greatly fills. Need to get some more
Come back whenever you're hungry.
I'm always hungry, though. It's okay.
I carry a little of everything here.
Give me all of it.
Quality friend. You've got an eye for 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 quality friend. Hope to see you again soon.
Okay, I think that's all we need. Time to eat.
Hunger is the true enemy.
It sure kinda is. Okay, so honestly, I might as well do these greatly stuff. Yeah, that's fine. Alright, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. First, we'll start with some skewers. We'll get Balthus, because we haven't gotten him yet. And I guess Happy. Doot 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 doot. Perfect.
Hey, this is great. I bet anyone would love this stuff.
I'd eat it.
Hey, my favorite. You sure know how to brighten a guy's day.
Wait, for me? Great. I love this stuff.
Doot 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 doot.
Come back whenever you're hungry. Hunger
I'm
is the
always
true
hungry.
enemy.
Alright, so we got that one. This one next. Let's do Flane and Catherine. I don't know, that's a combination I haven't done yet, I don't think.
Yep.
Ooh, sandwiches. Nice.
Oh, but this is simply scrumptious. I love, love, love it.
Wow, you really know your stuff. This is my favorite.
Come back whenever you're hungry. Hunger is
I'm
the true
always
enemy.
hungry. Okay, so now we got that one. This one next. Let's do Marianne and Bernadetta. Am I just talking low? No, my mic seems to be fine now. My mic's being weird. Hopefully this doesn't sound weird later. Perfect.
Hey, this is...
I'm surprised you know what I like. Thank you. This is wonderful. Oh, this is the best! Let's eat!
Come back whenever you're hungry. Hunger is the true enemy.
It sure is, buddy. This one next. Let's do Dimitri and Yuri.
Hey, this...
Perfect. Huh.
This reminds me of my youth. The days I spent with Glenn and my father.
How'd you know I love this stuff? You must be more clever than I thought.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Come back whenever you're hungry. Hunger is the true enemy.
And then, weapon durability. With Dorothea and Shamir. And let's see if I can listen closely enough.
So...
Oh, yes. This is definitely one of the foods I love.
Someone knows my weakness. Thanks.
Fun fact, these two characters had the same voice actress.
Come back
I
whenever
forget her
you're
name.
hungry.
I'm sorry. But they do, yeah, she did a good job on both of them. I was going to say they do sound a bit different, but I guess that's kind of the point. Okay, that's all done. I guess training.
Time to work you into shape.
Does anyone else need a master class? You do, you do, you do. Oh, she's not there yet. Flame does. That's already what, 4? I wasn't paying attention. I have 5, okay. But I can only count to 4. I can only count to 4. And now that song is stuck in my head. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, okay. Well. Might as well, I guess. Alright, so he's gonna be a Dark Knight. Interesting.
An ideal match for my talents.
Sure. And you'll punch stuff. Huh. Doesn't look terrible.
Sure, if it helps.
Solid, solid.
I should make the most of this.
A new me? How momentous!
Okay. Now I gotta do training, unless anyone's mastered. No? Okay.
The more power, the better. I'll remember this.
Unlimited power!
My true power?
Probably not.
No surprises here.
Okay, who's mastered what? Okay, you can master. Well, I'm low on master seals, so do soldier for now. Wait. Nope, okay. Shez. Why did I say Shez? I was looking at Shez. Shamir. I'm also low, so I feel like you would be good with swords. And fight.
This'll help me break. I'll add this to my. Only thorn. I'll remember that.
Alright, who mastered what? Oh, just me. Okay. Well, let's learn. I guess some more magic. Sure, let's learn more magic. I still can't talk.
I'll add this to my art.
I'll put this.
Doot, 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 doot. Alright. Take a fighter job. Oh, I gotta unlock more stuff for you. And I'll give you that.
Training can be the difference between victory and defeat.
Then Marianne, let's get you. Gremory, yeah. Solid, solid.
I hope I can handle this.
A little more purple than I would have thought. You would think she'd get a little more like blue to match her hair, but it works. Yes, optimize. Doot, 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 doot.
I never pictured.
No, I can't unlock a class if I don't have it. Or trained up, I guess. Well, while we wait, why don't you also learn some more stuff?
I'll add this to. I'll remember.
I have.
Training can't wait to see how you do.
Alrighty, that should be good for now. Oh, well, let's get some more tactics.
My instruction comes at a high price.
Oh, I bet. Well, might as well get Balthus all the way up for everything. Oh, shit. Okay. Oof. $30,000. Oof. Okay. I feel like having 3 would be good for now, but that's most of my money. Although I guess I'm not really using it for anything else. Yeah, right.
Don't
And there went
neglect
my
your
money.
daily studies.
Alright, let's go do some fights. My table is vibrating. Raiders from the north. Well, I could probably do that nowish, but I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna go do this one. Get all the strongholds. Can't be defeated. 7 minutes, 500 bodies.
Let's earn our keep.
Pots! Break pots. What is this, Zelda?
We're moving. Follow me.
I'll help you to the best of my ability, meager though it may be.
Yeah. Take this. It's no use. I keep making that joke, but honestly, the silver fight was not that bad for me. But to be fair, I also remembered not to get too close to him until I already picked something up. But do it within a time limit. Oh, but I gotta kill enough people too. Why? Because I need to, apparently.
This place won't be a problem anymore.
Yeah. Uh-oh.
I don't know how long I can hold out. Help me, please.
I'm coming. I got 3 full warrior bars, so I need to use one of them. Did one of those wyverns just kick the bishop away?
This is all my fault. Right on.
It's no use. Oh, they can't interrupt me while I got the at least 1 bar. I forgot about that.
Don't mind if I do.
Yeah. Are we at the body count? Oh, we are actually. Okay. Well, in that case.
You got my back? The stronghold's ours.
We gotta go over here, I bet.
We did it.
Yep.
Let's link up. Two's better than one. I'm gonna follow your lead. I got you now. Imperial General Ladislava is here to fight.
Yeah, you didn't even get a chance to do. We knocked her out before she even had a chance to introduce herself.
This victory will be the first step toward our new future.
Okay. Okay, I needed that laugh. That was good. Ooh, Brave Axe. Nice.
I won't let myself.
I should not be yawning so early. I only just started like 20 minutes ago. Alright, we can get some more training. And get Anna.
I see.
Alright, let's go buy stuff for Mana. And upgrade. Yeah. I was like, something else. And I guess train.
Allow me to assist with any matters regarding the facilities.
We can. I guess increase chances for cooking. And battalion. I guess level A might as well.
Let me know if I may be of further service.
I'm sure I probably will.
Time to work you into shape.
But I don't wanna. I guess we'll give you monk. Guess we'll also give Shamir monk. Oh, Sedith needs to upgrade. I do have a seal. Who else needs their class besides Sedith? Oh, Catherine and Shamir, actually. Yeah, I might as well do Sedith. I still don't really have a decent axe user, but a lot of the times when axes show up, there's also never really a need for them. Yeah, we'll do that.
Can't wait to see how you do. Time to work you into shape.
But I don't wanna. Begin the training.
Training together sure beats doing it alone. This'll help me break new boundaries.
The more power, the better. That should come in handy.
Time to work you. With proper training, you'll be unstoppable.
I mean, I'm relatively unstoppable as it is. Quit taking away my gem. No. Wait, will increase with speed. But my Astra. But my Astra. No, I'm keeping Astra, I don't care. Okay, that can stay. Alrighty. Oh, wait, I gotta do his other thing. Okay, take two. Alrighty, now we can keep going. I don't know, I guess we could do chores
Care to
too.
make yourself useful?
Or I can wait.
We all must do our fair share.
Oh, I didn't buy anything from Anna. Go back, because she probably has more Master Seals. Excuse me, Sedith, you know my name.
Welcome. Welcome. Is that the one?
Oh, she has only one. I shall buy more of your stuff as I can.
Is that the one? Nothing but the best for you. Is that the one? Come back soon.
Well, I'll have to. I didn't buy you out this time. I'll have to do it soon.
Hey there.
Hi.
Need something?
Sure. Do 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 do. Ooh, wait, if I sell the bullions
See you around.
that I don't need, I might be able to max out Arid Bar.
I carry a little of everything here.
No, go down. Thank you.
Hope to see you again soon.
Yeah, you probably will.
Seriously?
Right. I don't know.
Damn.
Well, alright then. I need two more
Supplies
things.
are the lifeblood of any army. Everything has its use.
Give me the thing.
Hey there. Need something?
Always. Yep.
Is this it?
Plus 10. Wow, you can reforge it. I do a 2-star and also gives more. Interesting. Might as well get comfy. Yeah, I'll have to come back when I get some more steel, though.
See you around.
I'm okay. Alrighty, onward. Defeat 500 enemies. Okay.
Let's earn our keep. Stay safe. A life is the only thing we can't replace.
There'll be no failure so long as I'm here.
won't be a problem anymore. I'm unstoppable. Use your power to win the day for us.
This place might come in handy.
Oh, I just realized her six combo actually is kind of like Lynn's sword flash from the last game. It's no use.
Don't mind if I do.
Reinforcements.
This battle will make a fine stage for my debut. Here it comes. Take this.
I think not.
Right on.
Let's carve a swath through the battlefield.
Looks like you got one tough fight on your hands.
My accomplishments won't mean a thing if I'm not still standing when the battle's over.
I've always known you possess this power. The power to protect them. To save them.
Ba-da-da-do, 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 ba-da-da-do.
You got my back? Break a leg.
I do hope you'll make this fun.
Perhaps a duet? We can do this. Nothing can stop us. This is on you.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. Well, I was about to praise you for surviving that. Keyword was.
Care to join me? We can do this.
So line them up against the wall apparently.
Nothing can stop us. This is on you. Take a breather.
Knowing when to retreat is a vital strategy.
I owe you one.
Not impressed. I can do that too if I remember the buttons.
Take you all on. 10. You got my back? Two's better than one. I'm gonna follow your lead. I've got you now. Still improving.
This reminds me how glad I am to have you on our side.
Yeah, no kidding. I'm almost single-handedly winning this war.
Stay focused.
Yeah.
I'll hesitate.
I won't let.
Yay, more stuff and things.
Would you mind listening to my idea?
I mean, I already got the materials, so I guess sure.
I shall see to preparations at once.
Hey!
Raise morale. Okay. And me.
What you think? May I have a word?
Alrighty, let's see what's at the camp. Need to do some more upgrades. Need to pull my chair forward. Excuse me. Alrighty. Upgrades.
Allow me to assist with any matters regarding the facilities.
Upgrade the blacksmith. Miles level B to be reforged, repaired. Increases might. I mean, I guess. That shall do for
Let me
now.
know if I may be of further service.
Then I'll lean a little bit. Alright, back out into the field. Oh wait, the owl. Forgot about the owl. I'm coming for you, owl! An expedition. Although I haven't been on one in a while. I kind of want to see how the other places go. Alright. Mercedes, where you at? I'll go on one with you. There she is.
Hi there. Oh, that's right. An outing sounds lovely. Where are you taking me?
We've already been to the plains, so there's the forest or the waterfront. I feel like you'd probably like the
You
waterfront.
want me to come with you? I'm flattered.
Alright, let's see if I know Dorothea, or not Dorothea, god damn it. Let's see if I know Mercedes at all. I am not that tired yet. Why am I confusing people already? Arrived at the bank of a breathtaking lake. Serenity hangs thick in the air, you can almost taste it.
This scenery would make a lovely painting. If only I'd brought my supplies.
After enjoying a pleasant stroll, Chez and Mercedes decide to take a break. Talk.
I think about going back to Ferdiad. I wouldn't want to live with my adoptive father, though.
Come with me?
Thank you.
Oh, she like that. Okay. Ask a question. No. No. What do you think about me?
Please take care of yourself. And tell me right away if you ever get hurt.
Express gratitude? Oh, okay. Just be a good person, apparently.
I hate fighting. But if both sides have reason to do so, there's no avoiding it.
Yeah, that's true. Create an age of peace. The conversation is wildly engaging. Perfect! I'm a smooth talker. What does
Is there
observe do?
something you'd like to say? Don't be shy.
Is this what I think it is?
Whatever could it be?
Nod. Tell a joke.
Mm.
Okay. Okay. I feel like this is like I feel like this is literally
We
just
don't have many opportunities to leave camp these days. Maybe I should have dressed for the occasion.
You're fine. I'm literally just imagining in my head like Shez kind of
I've
like
been far
getting
too
up
busy to
and
take
like
proper care
doing
of my
this.
hair recently.
Oh, your hair looks fine. And like just kind of moving around. And Mercedes here is like, what are you doing? Oh, there's only 6 spots I can go. Upper middle, lower left, upper left, upper right. Oh,
I've been far too busy.
yeah. And lower right. Okay, well, is this literally all it is? What's tease? What's tease do?
Hello.
Hi.
Hello there.
Is this it? Just a
We
lovely
don't have
picnic
many
in the woods with a
opportunities to
good
leave
friend.
camp these days. Maybe.
Okay, well. I should probably give something nice. You like sweets, but that's kind of low. I guess I could give an owl feather.
My, this is wonderful.
Alright, well that was a thing.
Thank you for today. I hope we can do it again soon.
Our charm exploded. Okay. It's not a phrase I thought I would hear. Hey, thanks for the owl feathers, buddy. Alright, well, let's go do stuff. There's still that extra battle, right? Yeah, right there. Alright, let's go get to the extra battle. Because I don't want to miss it. For some reason. Do stuff before time expires. Okay. We got 7 minutes, 500 bodies, and same amount of damage.
The fight starts now.
The value of the resource depends on the color. Red, orange, yellow, green, blue. Oh, it goes the other way around. Okay, I was like, red is the worst? No, from best to the worst is red, orange, yellow, green, blue. Yeah, okay. I
Let's
guess.
sing a few bars to get our spirits up.
There'll be no failure so long as I'm here.
Yeah.
bitter than blackest coffee.
I want to try this coffee that all these Imperial soldiers are apparently having. I guess part of their training regimen is, can you drink this coffee? And just literally gives them, like, and probably just gives them the coffee bean itself. I'd laugh.
Taste more bitter than blackest coffee.
Where are you getting all this coffee? Are you known for your coffee? Is that why the kingdom drinks tea? I wouldn't doubt it.
Please find it in your heart to help me.
Yeah, where are you?
Allow me to help you. I can hold my own in a fight.
Oh. I probably will. I think I still need some more.
I'm sorry.
This battle will make a fine stage for my debut.
Use your power to win the day for us.
That's what I always do.
I'm dragging the others down.
Just the beginning.
That was impressive. But surely that's not all you can do with your power.
What the hell? Is there a summoner? Is one of you a summoner? Doesn't look like it.
Looks like that's it for us.
Why you? Take this.
Thank you. I'll repay you somehow.
I take Master Seals. And I'll probably need a lot of them.
I'm dragging the others down.
We won't lose.
Yeah, okay, I can go finish
No
this.
matter what.
Charge.
You got my back?
I got your back.
Stronghold's ours.
Yeah, do you have my back? I got your back.
Still improving. Let's link up.
Try to keep up.
We'll do it together. I got you now.
Your presence alone gives our soldiers the courage to fight on. A fine fight. Raise your voices in victory.
Victory!
I can't wait to test my newfound strength.
Oh, come on. It's not bedtime yet. Why am I yawning?
Okay.
Yes, give me more things. I don't know, magic, I guess.
Well?
Blue cheese? I don't even know why I would have blue cheese. But I'll have to go get some, I guess. An award's available. I need some blue cheese. Yeah.
I carry a little of everything here.
I need blue cheese, apparently.
You've got an eye for quality, friend. Hope to see you again soon.
Alright, get an award. Need to upgrade facility.
Well, how'd it go? Any result's a good result.
Allow me to assist with any matters regarding the facilities.
Ooh, tactics. Crush, tactical, 10 abilities. Further increase item uses. Make elixirs. Or more stats. Now I feel like I should do. Let's do 10 ability slots, because there's a lot of things I could use with that. I could probably get 5 more combat manuals. Maybe. Nope, not responding to you there.
Supplies are the lifeblood of any army.
I need a little more. Probably don't really need those.
Everything has its use.
My instruction comes at a high price.
Oh, I don't doubt it. I'll save those. So, do we want more items? Higher quality items? I kind of want to do this, actually. Because Shez is already maxed out on HP. Let's do Shez for now. Yes. More for you. Next we'll do Dorothea. And then Yuri.
Don't neglect your daily studies.
Don't tell me what to do. Yeah. Time to make Shez just absolutely annihilate everything even more. Oh, I didn't even do my bonuses yet. Alright, let's see what we get. Lance of Zoltan. $3,000. White Trout. 3,000. Aura Knuckles. Can I use the same one twice? Nope. Okay. Curious about this Lance of Zoltan. Oh, I think that, yeah, that's like the top tier normal weapon. Okay.
My instruction comes at a high price.
What can I do for the group? Crest, abilities, item usage. Might as well break everyone's limits, I guess.
Don't neglect your daily studies. Don't push yourself too hard.
Don't tell me what to do!
Time to work you into shape.
Oh yeah, I can still get everyone maxed out now. Do.
Better get this down.
You now have a horse.
Whatever the goddess ordains.
You don't get a horse. And I think that's everyone for now. I suppose I could teach him Holy Knight. Oh.
There's nothing more riveting than a new challenge.
No. Do not change over, but please put on. Speaking of, I forgot to optimize his abilities. And I forgot to do optimize since getting this. There's so many abilities. Oh boy. Train.
Time to work you into shape.
In a word, uneventful.
I'll put this to good use.
How can I best use this power?
And nobody.
Time to work. Can't wait to see how you do.
Me too. Here we go to the map. Ooh, Arrow of Indra. I know that name. You unlock the third character. Good morning, gangster. I'm still willing to bet one of them's Rhea. I can just feel it. I can feel it in my bones. Or something. Okay, yeah. Good team still.
The fight starts now.
You know all four characters right now? Yeah, I kind of figured you'd beat me. If I wasn't waiting to stream my gameplay, then I probably would have been finished, like, over the weekend, but I also really wanted to stream this. But yeah, like I said, good morning, Gangster. How are you doing? The summoner appeared. Oh boy. Stay away from the summoner. Where is summoner? Got it. You guys protect the base. I'll be back. You're Shiz level 81. Nice.
You shall pay for this. You hear?
I'm sorry. We weren't strong enough.
We got your back.
You got my back. Give it back, damn it. Yeah, I might as well just do this.
So this is defeat. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's okay. You were gonna lose to me anyway, probably.
Not a problem.
At this moment.
Right on.
This battle will make a fine stage for my debut.
The secret characters have cool moves. Oh, I don't doubt it.
We can't let it end like this.
I see no merit in remaining on this battlefield any longer.
Alright, we gotta babysit one of them and babysit the other one. Hold on, I'm trying. Really?
That'll do.
I refuse to hold back.
One of them has Hades
You won't.
Omega? Huh.
Fear not. We shall join you.
That's either Omega or Libra. I always forget which. Dorothea. Actually, you can heal, can't you? No, you can't.
Leave this one to
Can you
me.
heal? Nope.
Let's get
Well, in
this
that case,
operation in
protect
pocket.
him.
You know what they say about playing with fire.
Oh, da-da-ba-da.
I'll hesitate no longer.
All would be lost if I were to die here.
This will make a fine foothold.
Take a breather.
What am I doing up here?
Let's make the most of this.
A leader has to have a good head on their shoulders, no matter what they're in charge of.
How are we looking? Oh, okay. Body count's all racked up.
Fortify our defenses.
Too easy.
Your presence alone gives our soldiers the courage to fight on.
No. You got 10 of the 17 hero relics so far. For some reason, a mirror doesn't count. Huh. Neat. You would think it would. It's no use.
Knowing when to retreat is a vital strategy.
Dimitri,
We will
go.
proceed as planned.
Oh, wait.
Leave this one to me.
Dorothea. Go take care of them.
That's my.
The stronghold's ours.
Oh, okay, that's all we need to do. Yay! But a weapon that you can only get via New Game Plus does count. Okay. Well, if I can stick to my schedule that I'm setting for myself, then hopefully I'll be able to beat it on Friday morning. From what I've been told, anyway. So I'm trying to do a chapter each morning, and is it Monday or Tuesday right now? It's Tuesday. Okay. 6,000 gold.
That's up.
Item shop restocked. Ooh, hold on. Yes, I will need that. Survey. Heard a scream. Okay, let's go save him. We're out the enemy and can't be defeated. 207 minutes. Also, I played through the game and Arvel's actually a guy. Huh, neat.
Now what does the enemy have planned?
I just kind of figured Arvel was kind of
Will be ours. Together.
a featureless body. Female voice actor, better know. I mean, you know, that's not uncommon.
We'll have to take things from here.
Sound like a bloodhound situation. Yeah, maybe. I'll be honest, I haven't really been paying attention that much to Arvel. Sometimes I forget he exists. Holy Commander!
We won't lose, no matter what.
Demon Beast! I don't know, I feel like I want the Beast. Alright, I'll go get the Beast, you guys do whatever.
On to the next one.
This reminds me how glad I am to have you on our side.
Is there like in-game quests you can do, or is it just mostly story? Oh, also, congrats on beating it, by the way. I was like, I know I forgot to say something. Record keeper? Oh, okay. Did that not finish it? Wow. Alright. Let's try that again. I said fall. Oh, okay. I was wondering what that other sword was. I'm still waiting for Byleth to come join my party. Byleth, I need you. As you beat the routes, the leader's weapons get added.
Another job well done. Time for some hard-earned
Yeah.
rest.
You beat Scarlet Blazes and now Edelgard's access there. Nice.
Oh, look at that.
No surprises here.
Save that for now. Oh yeah, I can get the blue cheese now. Or give the blue cheese. Capture the thieves. Oh, you're on my route now. Nice. Sorry for spoiling everything up to the point I'm at. I guess. Defeat the courier. 400 bodies. Let's go.
Let's earn our keep.
We're moving. Follow me.
Victory will be ours. Together.
Yeah, you don't mind. Yeah, fair enough. Probably once I beat Blue Lion route, I'll probably go finish Sonic 06 first. Then I'll probably do one more game, come back and do one of the other routes, and something like that.
Tastes more bitter than blackest coffee.
Yeah, Gangster, you weren't here when I made this joke, but I really want to know what the hell this coffee that all these Imperial soldiers are drinking. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if it's some kind of, like, training regimen they have is, you know, drink this coffee that's super bitter. I think I'm still on chapter 12. Or maybe I'm still on chapter 11. I don't know. I can check when I get out of this. Hubert properly organized it. I wouldn't be surprised. It's either 11 or 12. I don't remember. I'll have to look. Quit blocking. If it's 12, you need to be careful, for minor spoilers for the one. Okay.
The stronghold's ours.
Well, again, to be fair, I don't remember exactly which one I'm at. I'll have to look once I get out of the mission here.
Knowing when to retreat is a vital strategy.
No. Make 2 saves. That's what I'll say without spoilers. Do I have permission for the spoiler? I'll probably get there by the end of the chapter, so why don't we just wait on it?
Wait, that's it?
Normally, I usually don't mind as much, but since I do, you know, for anyone watching this, we'll be able to see the chat. I want to make sure that they don't get spoiled. How am I doing on body count? Almost there. Rather than say the spoiler, why don't you just tell me whether or not you saw the spoiler coming? That'll be interesting. Are we there now? Yes, we are. Here it comes!
I'll not falter.
Why, you... We did it!
Luck was on our side today.
Yeah, thank you, Vel. Oh, I'm still in chapter 11. Never mind. Okay. So 12 will be tomorrow, 13 will be Thursday, and 14 and 15 will be Friday. What next? Battle's over here. You will deal and receive increased damage during this battle. Ooh, that could be fun. Stuff can be expanded. Facilities.
Allow me to assist with any matters regarding the facilities.
Let's do mountains. Then if I can get 4 more luxuries,
Let me know if I may be of further
I
service.
can max out the thing. Sedith, I'm not responding to
Supplies
you
are the
there.
lifeblood of any army.
I don't care if it's you or not. Oh, I wasn't paying attention. Damn it. Which one's at 6? No, not that one, though. Yeah, it was this one. Okay. I need some more stones. Give me more stones. I probably don't need these.
Everything has its use.
So, Gangster, how many hours are you at by now? Probably like, I don't know, 80?
Allow me to assist with any matters regarding the facilities.
And maxed out. Yay.
Let me know if I may be of further
88.51. Yeah, that was close, kinda. I need to pick up supplies.
Supplies are the lifeblood of any army. Everything has its use.
Buy out Anna here.
Come on over. Welcome. Well, hello there.
Hi.
Nothing but the best for you. Nothing but the best for you. Nothing but the best.
Just
for
give me
you.
everything.
Nothing but the best for you. Nothing but the best for you. Nothing but the best for you. Is that the one?
I wonder if this restock
Is that
will
the
actually
one?
do Anna's
Is
as
that the
well.
one?
'Cause if so, that would be fantastic.
Come back soon.
If not, I will just buy this stuff.
I carry a little of everything here.
All that. Now, do I want to spend the money on tactics, which I should, or just buy more stuff? Yeah, I'll probably do tactics for now. Can I just say how much you love that Ferdinand got a far greater role? Well, you already said it, but yes, you can say it if you want.
My instruction comes at a high price.
Alright, what are we doing? 19, 19, 13. Feel like I should at least get everyone up to 8. And that's 30, and that's 19. Yeah, might as well do crests.
Don't neglect your daily studies.
Don't tell me what to do. Actually, you only have 2 of the 3 secret characters. I thought you said there were 4. Alright, go ahead and restock this shop.
That's so.
And then I'll come back for the shop once I do this. The simple characters to get. Oh, okay. Gatekeeper will be a challenge to achieve. So I've heard. But actually, if you New Game Plus and have a super built-up character, it probably wouldn't be too awful. Hey, there's King Leon. Good morning. I'm still finishing out Chapter 11 right now. My current plan is I'm trying to do... Because I still got to work this week, but I want to try to do a chapter each morning, and then Friday morning, hopefully I'll be able to do the last 2 together, since I won't have to work the following night. might. Oh, I'm supposed to be protecting shit. Oops.
You hear?
Yeah, I'm just taking him out. Manning mode, enemies lowest level is 1 during chapter 1. Huh. Well, already then.
Looks like that's it for us.
It's no use. Ah, crap. I'll get this one. Uh-oh. I don't like how fast they're moving. Okay, you both don't need to be over here.
Leave this one to me.
Stop him! What character did I unlock? Last night, most recent character was Balthus. Mr. Punchy Man.
Let us begin.
We're not losing to anyone.
Oh, wait, are you talking to... now that I read that, are you talking to Gangster about what he unlocked?
My apologies.
Oh, goodness, hello.
We require immediate support.
Well, I'm trying.
Too easy.
Alright, you're dead.
This reminds me how glad I am to have you on our side.
You better.
How can I face my comrades after this?
Yeah, I'm trying. Hold on. I can't be everywhere all at once all the whole time.
Wounds are severe. I have to fall back.
Yeah. Alright, you stay safe. I gotta go help.
The stronghold's ours. Oh, couldn't hurt.
Can I face my comrades after
Dorothea,
this?
come join with me.
Let's link up. Two's better than one. I'm gonna follow your lead.
I can't do opera. Alright, you're done.
Wounds are severe. I have to fall back.
Why are you just walking up? Yuri, stop him.
You got my back? Two's better than one. I'm gonna follow your lead.
Yeah.
You know what they say about playing with fire.
Do it all the time. Oh my god. Dimitri, what are you doing down here? Oh, hello.
I'll dirty my hands if I must.
I kind of forgot
I
you
may
were
be
still
more
around.
suited to the classroom, but I cannot stand idly by.
We can do this. Nothing can stop us. This is on you.
It's no use. We can't get
It's no use.
Take a breather.
Yeah, King Leon, I'm not sure if you've had a chance to check out the rest of my videos yet. I know not all of them are stored on
Place won't be a problem anymore.
Twitch, just because I guess after 2 weeks stuff gets deleted. But I've played a bunch of games already so far, and I just started Sonic 06, and I've kind of been quoting that pretty much since I started. If you ever hear me say it's no use, that's what I'm quoting. How are we on stats? Okay, I can finish.
Allow me to lend you a hand.
I'm good, just don't die, please. Giant crawler.
We have to endure this storm.
Oh, I was thinking of like a sandworm. Oh wow, this thing's health is weak. Yep. Yeah, and I've already ran into one glitch that really hurt my eyes just because my TV, at least the one I'm playing on for streaming, did not like that. It was awful. He got stuck trying to jump off and latch back onto one of the railings. Oh. It's no use. Take this.
I'm getting better, but at what cost?
Ah, the joys of getting old. My knees hurt. Somehow even sitting can make my knees hurt.
Two's better than one.
Sorry, Hanneman, but you're not going to survive this.
I'm gonna follow your lead.
Hey, gangster, question. Does Shez kind of get their own signature sword? Besides the one I'm holding?
Another job well done. Time for some hard-earned rest.
Like, do I get some kind of, like, sacred weapon or relic or whatever? I wish secret characters had support conversations. Aw. You have not found if there is. Okay.
I won't.
Probably not then. I'll probably just be part of the character. I feel like if there was, you probably would, like, get it right before the final fight or something. Final chapter. Give me more stuff.
Indeed.
Give me things.
What do you think?
Raise strength. Just give everything to Shez. He is not a crest character. Yeah, that's fair. Sort, I guess. I don't know. Maybe them having what's-his-face could make them super special or something.
The fight starts now.
Maybe a sacred weapon. Well, something.
Let's sing a few bars to get our spirits up.
There'll be no failure so long as I'm here.
Yuri, first off, that's my line. And second off, giant snake. Help.
You won't lose, no matter what.
Yeah, see, you say that. Wait a minute, the snake's also attacking the other guys. Nice. The weapon I gave them is a hero relic, but doesn't require a crest. Ah, cool. Super mode. Destroy everything. Yeah. And I got the snake.
So this is defeat. I'm sorry.
Where'd you go? Oh, I can't. Okay. How are we doing we need more. need some more enemies, actually. Hold on.
Here it comes! Out of the way!
It's no use! Okay, we're over now. Sweet. I don't know what you guys are doing up there, but charge. It's no use. Oh, really? That didn't finish? Oh, okay.
Don't get cocky just because we won.
Why not? Yeah, I kind of noticed that, and it bothers me a little bit, but nothing I can do about it. At least for what it's worth, the Awakening's pretty cool. Alright, got them taken care of. Capture the thieves. Fight.
The fight starts now.
Everyone, to arms! We fight for Vargas!
There'll be no failure so long as I'm here.
Another one.
Wounds are severe. I have to fall back.
Sorry, but as long as I got one bar, you're not knocking me over.
A taste more bitter than blackest coffee.
Where is this coffee, and who is making you drink it? That's a very specific line for it to just kind of be nothing. Body count needs a little more.
I do hope you'll make this fun for me.
Here it comes! You're
done. Less than 100.
still improving. Use your power to win the day for us.
Yeah, that's great, but honestly, I should probably go capture that fort. Well, I don't know. This is a decent number of enemies right here.
Here it comes! You're done!
Really? 7 more? There we go. It's no use! Victory!
It was a fearsome battle, but I'm glad we pulled through in the end.
doop, doop, doop. Is that all of them? Sweet. There's a quest over here now. Let's go do that. I just can't seem to get comfy. I don't know if I want to sit up or... Ooh, chest. I already have Yuri, though.
The fight starts
7 minutes,
now.
500 bodies.
Everyone, move it.
Yuri, get the chest.
Let's get this operation underway, shall we? Let's move.
Out. We will overrun them.
Yeah, we can win this. Here it comes.
I think not.
This is all my fault.
Yeah.
Don't mind if I do. Victory is mine.
Sweetie, that's even less likely than me drinking the Empire's coffee.
You'll have to take things from here.
Yo, gangster, you did the Empire route. Did you ever get to try the coffee?
I'm unstoppable. Use your power to win the day for us.
You recorded it? Ah, of course he did.
Not to overdo it.
Yeah, almost there. Only the people he didn't like tried the coffee. To be fair, there's a lot of generals in the Imperial Army that have apparently tasted it, though. To be fair, I suppose also Hubert probably just doesn't like anyone other than Edelgard, so...
We're done for.
I suppose that adds up.
I'll hesitate no longer.
What, you were hesitating this whole time? Everyone but Edelgard has tried it. Yeah, that sounds about right. So who has drunk it the most? Ferdinand?
This place won't be a problem anymore.
Probably shows. No, I definitely have not had it. Oh, I guess yours shows.
You'll have to take things from here.
I'm sorry. We weren't strong enough.
To be fair, I imagine that's because Edelgard likes Shez, so Hubert does not like that.
I won't lose.
This is just the beginning.
Hold on, I'll make my way to you.
But
The
sure,
moment something goes wrong, he goes, it's Shez's fault. Yeah, that sounds about right.
Run for your lives!
This place might come in handy.
Well, again, gangster, I imagine that's because Edelgard probably really likes Shez. Oh, it's like, why are you not going down?
Tear them apart.
Actually, neither Edelgard or Hubert fully trust the chest until chapter 9. Damn!
We're here to assist you.
I'm surprised Hubert trusted him at all. Or her. I don't know which chest you have, actually. Yeah, I'm stuck on a tree. But King Leon, he's gotta make sure that she doesn't fall for any heresy. He can't afford to exterminatus the planet, so he's got to make sure that keep everyone else in line.
Raise your voices in victory.
Yay, more Master Seals. Can I make Shez the dancer class? I don't even know if there is a dancer class in this. I'll take a golden apple.
Right. Well.
Disruption. I've almost got everything, actually, already. Do 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 do.
Supplies are the lifeblood of any army. Everything has its use.
Well, how'd it go? Any result's a good result.
Do 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 do. Yeah. You know, that reminds me, I need to go watch if the Emperor had a text-to-speech device again. That always makes me laugh.
Hey there. Need something?
I need a lot of things. What am I doing? Yeah, reforge. Make it bigger. Make it better.
Is this it?
Can I do it again? Oh, I can actually. Sure, might as well. Do it again. I need more ore.
See you around.
See ya.
Supplies are the lifeblood of any army.
I need a thing. Thank you.
Everything has its use.
Hey there. Need something? Is this it?
Damn, I could level this up even more. Yeah, I think,
See you around.
if I remember correctly, I'm pretty sure Shez already tried to high-five him at one point. He just goes, "What are you doing?" or something like that.
Hey there. Need something?
Oh. Okay. Yeah, I probably should repair a lot of crap. Oh, I need to learn the thing. Dang it.
See you around.
Alright, I'll have to get more things later.
Could
My instruction comes at a high price.
Sure.
Don't neglect your daily studies.
Don't tell me what to... I almost lost my voice there for a second.
Allow me to assist with any matters regarding the facilities.
Yeah, what do I need for the thing? Oh, I would need a lot. Okay.
Let me know if I may be of further service.
Tell them to upgrade themselves for free. Okay, let's go get these guys. Capture the thieves. 400, 4 minutes.
The fight starts now.
Everyone, to arms! We fight for Fargus!
I'll help you to the best of my ability, meager though it may be.
Nice. Oh shit. Oh no, you don't need to come down here. Yeah, when it said knowledge or experience, I actually just took experience.
How can I face my comrades after this?
And so far, it's helped out quite a bit. Shez is already in her 50s, and like, everyone else is around 35, 37-ish. I am curious, Gangster, what all can you carry over to New Game? Do you get to carry levels? 'Cause having to re-level Shez would be annoying. Oh, neat.
All would be lost if I were to die here.
Yeah, I was wondering what the other two options in the journal were. They're still grayed out.
Don't mind if I do. I'm unstoppable.
Level supports item achievement class progress. Oh, okay. Good.
This reminds me how glad I am to have you on our side.
Do 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 do. How am I doing? It's only 940.
You shall pay for this. You hear?
The levels you can just bring over one character. Oh, okay, cool.
I do hope you'll make this fun for me.
God damn it! Now I gotta run all the way back.
You got my back? Break a leg!
I do like how I could just pick someone up and then be like, all right, now we're going over here.
Let's link up.
Two's better than one.
I'm gonna follow your lead. I got you now.
This victory will be the first step toward our new future.
Oh, I didn't even check if I got all the enemies I needed. Yeah, we'll find out. Okay, I did. Yay. It's almost 10. Oof. But I want to finish the chapter. I can get sleep as I need. Oh, and I still got the pair log. Ooh, bravely and stuff. But we're almost there. I just got one more paralog, this, and the chapter. Protect the Holy Knight. 500 bodies, 7 knights. Also, they gave Happy and Constance hero relics and sacred weapons. Oh, nice.
We have to strengthen our defenses. We're at a disadvantage here, so don't get reckless.
Excuse me. I see you running up there. No.
A taste more bitter
Darkness.
than blackest coffee.
Why have you all had the coffee? Gangster, tell Huber to quit passing out the coffee, damn it. We're all getting so PTSD from it.
Don't give him a chance to retaliate.
I'm sorry. We weren't strong
Well,
enough.
tell him to stop. Come on, you're besties with Edelgard. He'll listen to anything she says. You demand the units to help out instead of standing there. Yeah, normally I do, but if I kind of leave them to their own devices, they'll actually help with racking up the KO count. If I tell them to go do something, then I had to get more KOs myself. So like, I'm at 134 right now, but my total's almost 300. So, it helps.
Done for. The rest is up to you.
Not to mention, I absolutely wreck everything, really. What? Where? Okay. Just watch a cutscene where someone attempts to assassinate Edelgard. Oh, I'm sure. I have no doubt. I did play 3 Houses. Granted, it's been a couple years and I don't remember all of it, but I have played it. Damn, what's with all the reinforcements? You're losing to me.
This is all my fault.
Leave this poor person alone.
We're done for. The rest is up to you.
Are we at KO count? Almost.
Still improving.
Any cutscene where he attacks is terrifying. Yeah, I imagine. Dimitri's in trouble.
This is little more than a scratch.
What are you doing? Oh, I have advantage, which means he probably doesn't. Okay, yeah, he was attacking an axe rider, or axe glider.
Mission complete. Great work.
You know what? What if Byleth knows everyone and everything, but the others don't? That would definitely be a crazy trip for Byleth. Are we? Yes, we are. Sweet.
Is that
Alright,
all
who else do
we've
I
got?
need? Nothing. Alright, Commander, where are you at? Of course you are.
Time to make a name for ourselves.
Yeah, you don't even have a name. Do 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 do.
Here it comes!
Take this.
You're done!
Oh, you survived. Impressive.
This place won't be a problem
In that
anymore.
case, you get the special one.
Take you all on.
Survive this.
Here it comes! Out of the way! You're done!
Yeah, that's right. Stay down.
I don't know how we held them off, but we did.
Power, friendship, anime, something. I don't know. The power of anime friendship.
That'll do. No surprises here.
No, I can't go to bed yet. I gotta finish the chapter. Besides, I haven't been up that long, technically. I did work all night, but... Expansion! Is that everything? Everything except prologue, or paralogue. Alright, first things first, let's do upgrades.
Allow me to assist with any matters regarding the facilities.
Yeah, I feel like this one. Because I'll need more stones. And the marketplace, let's grab. I guess this one.
Let me know if I may be of further service.
I sure probably will if I remember. I was like, I'm forgetting something. Or no, not Dimitri. And then here. Alright, time for a paralogue. Or I could hit the wrong button. Raiders from the north. Oh, I probably need to... Hold on. I'll need the train.
Training can be the difference between
Or well,
victory
level
and
up, I
defeat.
mean. Dimitri's fine, but Sylvain and Rodrigue definitely need to go up.
Can't let my friends down.
My conviction is unshakable.
With proper training, you'll be unstoppable.
Okay, that should be better. Alright, let's go see what happens now.
Whew. There may not be snow here, but the wind still settles right in your bones.
Make sure to stay warm, all right? It's often coldest in places without snow.
Apologies for dragging you so far north, and then saddling you with reconnaissance duties. Still, how are things looking?
Thought for sure we'd see signs of the enemy by now, but I've got nothing. You really think those Srang folks are coming over these mountains? Seems like a pretty risky plan.
Oh, they will come. It's in their nature.
And if I know their leader, this will be a much larger raid than normal.
Why? What did you do?
This leader sounds like a big deal.
Yes, he's quite well versed in Fodlan's culture and military strategy alike.
After he was surrendered to Margrave Gautier as a prisoner of war, he was held here for some time. The Margrave lost his wife to the Srang offensive, and I know he harbored many ill feelings towards their people. But he also hoped to improve relations between the two peoples, and thusly treated his prisoner well, teaching him our language and customs. Sadly, the prisoner did not appreciate the effort. He fled Margrave Gautier at his first opportunity and scurried back home.
But if Srang offered him as a hostage, why would they welcome him back?
It's all a bit muddled and unclear. Father dispatched men to find out the truth of the matter, but everyone feigned ignorance.
Still, he now leads the Srang forces, which means they must have at least some respect for the man. Doubtless they were pleased when he walked in the door with inside knowledge of Fodlan practically oozing from his pores.
You've got one interesting neighbor, I'll give you that. Things are tougher in the north than I thought.
I'm glad you've come to understand our situation, at least in some small part.
Our preparations are complete, Father. Perhaps it's time we gather the generals?
Yes. Once everyone is here, we'll depart for the Ruska Mountains and take shelter at the stronghold in the foothills.
That stronghold again? We're practically retracing the entire northern campaign at this point.
Yes, that is where hostilities began, isn't it? Your Majesty, House Gautier should have been able to handle this situation ourselves. Pray forgive me for dragging you into it.
Not at all. Gautier and Fraldarius have long been allies in the fight against the forces of Srang. It is only right that the leader of House Blathed should come to your aid in a time of such crisis. I'll be counting on you and Sylvain as well.
Don't worry, we'll send these folks packing.
I'll probably do it all myself, to be honest.
Great. In that case, maybe I'll kick back and let you do all the...
Sylvain. Sylvain, don't be a Hilda, come on.
Kidding. Kidding. Of course, I'll give this everything I have. Well, except my life. I'll be keeping that.
I'll do my best as well, Margrave. Though, having ceded the Fraldarius title to my son, I fear I'm not but a common military man now.
False modesty ill suits you, Rodrigue. Now let's all go out there and make our king proud.
Alright, what we got? Don't lose anyone. Don't see no chests. And Dimitri is really good against a lot of enemies here. And Sylvain's not too terrible. And so is Rodrigue. Oh, there's someone I don't like down there, though. Alright, what we got? 1,600 bodies, 12 minutes. Alrighty, let's do this.
Brave soldiers of Vargas, I task you now with this. Defeat the forces of Srang and prove your might anew. I will hold down the stronghold. You focus on dispatching
That's what I do. Yeah, he sure did, huh? Dimitri, this might not be the time for philosophy.
Not sure how I feel about that one.
Alright, y'all go do that. I'm gonna go get the guy over. Excuse me, quit blocking, please. Yeah. That's another down. I could probably help real quick. Magic! I do need this one. It's no use! Take this! I guess while I'm over here, might as well keep claiming everything. Dodge this! When in doubt, just keep them juggled. No ground for you.
As though I'm fighting alongside the young Margrave and late King once again. It's quite the sensation.
What, me doing everything?
Honored you think I stack up to my father. I can't help but feel like I pale in comparison. Enough of that. You are more than worthy of the comparison. To one day take his place as the Margrave.
Hey, Dimitri's already blazed that path, so he's got to know what he's talking about.
Ah, yes, I seized the kitchen. Feed me! I just realized that pathway is blocked. Don't worry, Rodrigo, I got you. How are we doing? Only almost halfway though. Need more bodies.
There will be no end if we stay on the defensive. Perhaps we should take the fight to our enemy instead.
These wild tactics remind me of my father's chess strategies. Wait, I think they might be trying to reach our base.
On to the next one.
Yours is a strength that should be wielded freely.
I mean, I am wielding it freely. But thank you. Well, for one, you didn't hit me with it, and two, no, I probably wouldn't have.
My father's first wife, the one who died in the Srang raids. What was she like?
She was a classmate of ours at the academy, and the star pupil of the Black Eagles.
I understand he earned his Wall of Ice moniker after she was lost.
Indeed. Before that, he was a lively young man, cheerful and friendly to the last.
Reinforcements. Damn it! Come on.
Everything is going swimmingly. I doubt even Lambert could find fault with us.
I pray my son isn't causing you or His Majesty too much trouble.
And seized.
That should make things easier, but there's still the commander to deal with.
This payback
We
has
still
been
got a
years
lot
in
of
the
bodies to
making,
get, I think.
Gautier.
That guy. The one who's as loud as a cannon. That must be who we're looking for.
Speaking of body counts, we're getting there. If anything, might be time to step up. Yeah, his dad was probably super awesome. Losing the love of your life will do that to you. Get off my stairs. How are we doing on time? Getting close-ish. I think we can still make this work pretty good. Quit advancing, damn it. Oh, come on, let me... Ow. Dang it. I was hoping I could make it to the next enemy first. That's a typical... Yeah, I guess it is typical. But still sucks when it happens. Quit blocking.
Won't mean a thing if I'm not still standing when the battle's over.
Come on guys, we gotta knock up these numbers.
I knew we were right to bring you aboard.
A resounding success.
Don't hate us for this. Our way of life hangs in the balance.
I believe you. That's not gonna stop me though. Come on, how are we on numbers? Come on, just a little bit more.
Sylvain! It's been a long time, old friend. I hear your brother kicked off.
Flash is true.
But wait till you can. You're the one who left us behind, remember?
Let's do it.
Close. Alright, done. Done. Where are you? There you are.
Right on me! Not your day, huh?
We'll do it together. I've got you now.
And done.
Perhaps I thought too highly of my troops. But I can retreat with my pride intact.
What
Yeah,
pride?
And don't come back. Or if you do, at least leave your weapons and soldiers behind.
I'll think about it.
Sylvain, were you just flirting with that guy? I know it's been a while, but it can't have been that long since you flirted with a woman.
The more I'm capable...
Alrighty. I think all that's left now is chapter
They
finale.
descended upon us like a storm.
I've never seen the people of Srang fight with such ferocity, and their leader was a pure terror. Still, I thought that man more discerning than to simply attempt to batter his way into Fargus.
Probably didn't realize how outmatched they were. I
Nah, he
mean,
was just
you
challenging
never
a
could have
rival friend.
expected
I
that
mean,
the king
probably.
himself would show up to stop them.
But the three northern houses have always fought as one against the forces of Srang. Plus, they know the entire kingdom will fall on them if they press the issue too far.
Sylvain is right. This was no miscalculation. Instead, I think someone was whispering suggestions in their collective ears.
Espionage by the Empire. Or perhaps Cornelia's fell group.
Why not both?
It will take time to pin down the truth. But even if this is the result of some outside influence on the Srang clans, the fault still lies with me. I never should have educated that man.
Don't blame yourself, Father.
The people of Srang do not speak the language of Fodlan. Had he never learned it,
Yet Sylvain was only able to get through to him as a result of your teachings. And though his words lacked compassion, it was still quite remarkable to hear him speak at all. I was raised to think of the Srang people as demons who emerged unbidden from the snowy tundra. Considering that, exchanging even a few meager sentences with them feels like a miracle.
Oh, you can play with all three lords when you do them all. Nice.
I agree with His Majesty.
I heard rumors
Never
there's
achieve
also
peace
supposedly
without
some kind of like
understanding each
secret route that lets you have all of them, but
And you know we can't end
you
this
know
through
how
sheer
rumors
force of
go.
arms alone, Father.
we already understand our enemy perfectly well. They fight for a port that is not choked with ice, and for land that is warm and fertile. Yet Fargus is hardly a region of abundance, and there is nothing we can spare them.
yeah,
So
some
how
I
exactly
don't
do you
know.
hope to
Some
achieve
rumors on
peace
YouTube I
amidst
saw at
such
one point.
scarcity?
I don't know yet, but I'll keep searching.
As far
for
as
the
I
way,
know, though, it could be
even
just
if it takes
entirely
my
fake.
entire life.
Probably clickbait.
You remain as naive as ever, boy.
Wait, what do you say? Oh.
Matthias, wait! Apologies, Your Majesty. I will go speak with him. You should make ready to head back.
What the Margrave says is reasonable, yet I sense an earnestness in your words as well, Sylvain.
Oh, I'm earnest, all right. I'll drag our people kicking and screaming to peace if that's what I have to do.
Ooh, secret chapters. Yeah, you never answered me, gangster, earlier. Is there some kind of end game, or is it all just story?
Peace with Srang doesn't sound like some hopeless ideal to me. I'm sure you'll find a way to pull it off.
Thanks. That means a lot.
I need to know. I crave the knowledge. It's all just story. Damn it.
Regardless, we must eliminate this threat if we ever hope to free ourselves from the power of the relics. Still, there's no reason we must do so through military might and bloodshed, if another way will suffice. I appreciate the way you think, Sylvain. I truly do.
And I'm always impressed with how much you hate
After reading the
warfare,
final chapter, it ends.
considering how
Aw.
good you are at it.
Is your father going to be okay? He didn't exactly take well to your opinion back there.
Trust me, I've been his son for long enough to know that the feelings he keeps private can fill a library. If he really thought I was some kind of naive idiot, he'd have kept it to himself. There's something else weighing on his mind here. I'm certain of it.
There you are, Matthias.
Do you remember the night of the ball, Rodrigue? Back in our days at the Academy? You, me, and Lambert grew weary of the festivities and stole away to train by ourselves.
How could I forget? The stars in that sky were a true sight to behold.
But the stars are the same every night. They don't just leave and new ones come.
We talked about all sorts of things.
I mean, I guess
that night.
some die
It
and
was
then new
the
ones are
first time
born
we ever
technically,
discussed
but
our
that takes a
dreams for
while.
the future. And the last as well.
Lambert told us how he hoped to forge a peace between Fargus and the people of Srang in Duska.
Oh yeah, I'm sure there'll be DLC. I would be surprised if they don't do DLC for this after how successful it's
He
been.
certainly did. And once he was named king, the man did his best to see it through. Srang may have been a lost cause, but he worked tirelessly to bring Dusker into the fold.
I called him naive that night. His dreams sounded like the thing of childhood storybooks and cradle tales.
Cradle tales, cradle tales.
These days, I wonder if I wasn't the naive one. He always took the long view of things. Saw the
I
whole
don't
continent
know.
unfolding before him.
DLC, we get the dark route. We get to play as all the dark characters and just kill everybody.
But me? I've lost too many over the years, and their blood clouds my vision. Could there really be a pathway to peace?
You haven't changed one bit, Matthias. If you regret what you said to Sylvain, I suggest you find him and apologize before this goes any further.
Yes.
Yeah, excuse me.
Yes, you're right.
I know it's getting late for me, buddy, but come on. Oh, we got the Lance of Ruin now. Nice. Okay, I think that's all that. Let's go to camp, spend the rest of her points, buy some stuff, do some things. Yeah, I honestly have no idea what the DLC will be, but I don't know. They probably won't do a dark path, but I would love to just, like, let me just play and annihilate everyone. Let me just be Byleth and just annihilate everyone. No friendship.
You've got an eye for quality, friend. You've got an eye for quality, friend.
I need to sell some stuff. I was like, my money's low. No.
You've got an eye for quality, friend. You've got an eye for quality, friend. Hope to see you again soon.
Alright, now I got tons of seals.
Training can be the difference between victory and defeat.
The entirety of Three Houses, but in the Three Hopes style. That would be interesting. I'll definitely give them that. It would be interesting for sure. But I don't see that happening. Does anyone else need upgrades? Yeah, might as well just unlock everything for Shaz.
Another tool in the... Another tool...
I'm copying you on a smaller scale. I'm not copying you. I don't even remember half the stuff you said you were doing.
There's nothing more riveting than a new...
Doot, doot,
There's nothing more riveting than a... I wonder if this...
Ah, Dimitri doesn't look terrible as a brigand,
I
actually.
wonder if this...
Doot doo doo.
There's nothing...
To be fair, I got a whole bunch of seals, and I might as well use them.
There's nothing more...
If anything, okay, so going off of DLC...
I wonder if this...
Well, okay, so that depends. Are we thinking for DLC it'll be like the normal Fire Emblem DLCs, where it's like extra dungeons and other things like that, or are we thinking it'll just be like more characters and whatnot, like the last Fire Emblem Warriors? So I could see it going either way, really. Oh, okay. We'll just do that there.
Can't wait to see how you do.
Before we go finish the chapter, let's get some more supports out of the way. Oh, I missed the opportunity to deepen this bond. No.
Hey, I was wondering if I could ask you something. I heard that you don't have any parents. Is that right?
Random question to ask out of the blue, but yeah.
Yeah, the woman who raised me died, and I don't even know who my birth parents are.
That must be tough for you, huh?
Yeah, that's pretty, Actually, you know, I've never noticed that because I've always just gotten to the chest first. No.
It's okay. They all died a long time ago, so I don't feel sad or anything like that now.
Yep, that was a long time.
But I do wonder who I really am sometimes. I don't have even the slightest memory of my birth parents.
Well, you might not know who you are, but you still work hard and you keep your chin up through it all. That makes you super strong in my book.
Hey, Raphael. Your parents are gone too, right?
Yeah, both my mom and pa died in an accident.
Oof.
Well then, you're just as strong as I am. You work harder than anyone I know, and you do it all with the biggest grin in the world.
Oh, the character. Okay, I misread that.
It's easy when you love training as much as I do. Hey.
Oh, gangster, we know why Ash is so high level.
Sure got a lot in common. Our parents aren't with us anymore. We're both commoners scraping our way through this war, and most importantly...
We both like meat.
What can be more important than that?
Meat.
Both of us have got some serious brawn.
Oh, okay. Not what I was
Appreciate
thinking.
that, but our body types are completely different. Not sure this really counts as brawn.
Sure, you're a little scrawnier than me, and maybe a lot smarter. But you know, my brain's been getting a constant workout ever since we opened the inn.
You have an inn?
Oh, yeah. I went home and started one up with my grandpa and little sis once the academy shut down. Running a business like that takes a surprising amount of muscle. Sure, there's regular stuff like hauling things around, but you need brain power too.
Brain power.
If you ever want to make a profit, you have to pay real close attention to keeping the books straight. I mostly let my sis handle that stuff, though.
Gangster.
That muscle still needs more work for me.
Gangster, that's rough.
Which means I'm in charge of the cooking. But that has its own share of problems.
Yeah, it can be tough to find your footing when you switch jobs, especially if you have to start doing things outside your wheelhouse. Trust me, I've had my fair share of growing pains getting used to the army life. Everything's way different from how it worked with my merc groups.
But don't you just fight? That doesn't seem so different to me.
Don't I just fight?
As a mercenary, the only thing you're responsible for is yourself. Show up and do the job right, and you'll get your pay. But having soldiers to command, people I'm in charge of beyond just myself, that's a huge change for me.
I know, I usually just run in and sweep
And
everything.
there's way more to military work than just plain combat. Stuff like managing resources, making sure everyone has the weapons and armor they need.
It's like playing a strategy game.
I don't think I'm bad at math per se, but it's definitely not something I'm used to doing. And the more stuff there is to keep track of, the harder it all gets.
Hey, you're not so good at using your brain either. We're practically twins.
Hey, I'm a lot better than you're giving me credit
That
for.
makes us pals now, right? I've got your back. So you just keep on working hard, buddy.
Right back at ya. Let's keep fighting the good fight.
Alrighty. Yuri! We gotta finish up Yuri.
Oh, Yuri, you're back? I thought you'd still be away.
Well, look who it is. I figured if I didn't come back before sunset, someone might get worried and ransack my room again.
Oh, shut up. You know you loved it.
And who might this someone be, huh? You're never gonna let that go, are you?
Just joking, friend. No need to take everything so seriously.
But I want
It's
to.
late. Shouldn't you be getting some shut-eye?
No.
Probably, but I just got my second wind. How was
I
your
mean, I
mom
should
over
get some
there?
shut-eye, but I want to finish the chapter first.
Ah.
Oh my god, it's 10:30
Well,
already? Oof.
It's not looking good, that's for sure. But she's still got some fight in her yet. I'd planned on staying longer, but she told me to do what I had to do and sent me on my way. One minute she wants to see me, the next she's telling me to go home. Honestly, she's all over the place.
Aww.
Reminds me of my mom. The one who raised me, anyway.
She passed away, didn't she? Judging by your expression, she must have been pretty special.
She was. More than I can say. She took me in when I'd been abandoned. Taught me how to live. We weren't blood related, but she was my mom. No doubt about it.
I'm sure wherever she is now, she's very happy to hear you say that.
Aww.
Oh, that reminds me. I wanted to ask you something. It's been on my mind for a while now.
Why does your hair not match your outfit?
About your real name. Your mom gave it to you, right? Where does it come from? I've never heard anything like it before.
Or why does your outfit not match your hair?
Look up. No, a little more to the left. See that bright star over there?
Bright star. To the left? Which one? There are thousands of stars up there, and they're all bright.
That's what stars do.
Well, I guess it doesn't matter if you find it or not. Anyway, it's that star's ancient name.
I have not seen that meme
White
yet,
star
no.
that the goddess herself made into a disciple. My mother is a devout follower of Ceros. But I know it's a pretty ostentatious name for a penniless kid.
I don't think so. It just shows how much you mean to her.
Well, I do like it. She gave it to me after all.
Yuri is the Rat Whisperer. I see.
I'm not
Sorry I'm
sure
yawning
how
so
much of the
much.
scripture
I
she
had a
really
long night at
understands.
work, as usual. And
No,
I just
her.
really want to get a chapter done.
I'm certain she put a lot of consideration into my name.
Then doesn't it seem like kind of a waste not to use it? What with how much thought she put into it?
I've used many names, and each one comes with its own mask. But when I hear my real name, all those facades fall away. The only people who can call me that are those who are truly special.
Oh yeah, Happy doesn't sigh as like in any of them, does she?
Or someone just as important. Which means that if you're so intent on using my name, you'd better be willing to spend the rest of your life by my side.
Yuri! Oh. But we could consider it. Oh, but okay. Literally one of the worst things a girl can do to a guy, if he actually is asking us, is laugh. I know there's no romance, but like, that, hold on. Where is it? Are you up? Yeah, you are up. Okay. Alright, there's only one way to solve this. Are we considering it? Oh, damn it. Alright. Well, the wheel has spoken. Well, we gotta burst out laughing. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, gangster. We gotta laugh.
What are you even talking about, Yuri? That's all a bit much, don't you think?
That was the laugh?
Obviously. To be honest, I would have been at a loss if you had said you were all for it.
God damn it. We gotta go back. Hold on.
Which means that if you're so intent...
No.
Regardless, it does...
Alright, hold on. We're gonna have to come back, I guess.
And if you ever decide you're up for it, let me know, okay? I'll think it over too, just in case.
Alright, hold on. Save. Yeah, save that one. It's probably in the title screen, I bet. Because that's where it is for, Three Hopes. Extras, records, support, chess. 3 characters! Oh, there's more. Okay. Yuri! Don't worry, King Leon. We're gonna see how it goes. I'll do it just for you guys, since you both wanted me to consider it. We weren't ransacking.
I wasn't ransacking. You're gonna keep holding that over my head, aren't you?
Just joking. I'd put 1 minute.
Reminds me of...
She passed.
We weren't...
I'm sure we're...
Oh, that... About your... Right?
Well, the whites... My mother is...
I don't think...
Yeah, I'm not sure. But knowing her...
Then...
I've used it, but when I hear... The only... Which means that if you're so intent on using my name, you'd better be willing to spend the rest of your life by my side.
Alright, here we go.
The rest of my life, huh? Okay, I'll think about it.
The look on your face right now, it's priceless.
See, now that's a laugh.
Regardless, it does make me happy to hear that you like my name. And if you ever did...
Well, alrighty then. There you go. Do, 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 do. Alrighty. Well, it's been fun, but it's time to complete the chapter, especially because I do need to go to bed soonish. So, let's go ahead and do this.
Supplies are the lifeblood of any army. Everything has its use.
I do need to spend points though. Crap.
Hey there. Need something?
I need a lot of things, buddy.
Is this it? Is this it? Is this it?
I need
See you
one more.
around.
Give me a second. I'm not trying to ignore you guys. I'm
I carry
need to
a
do
little of
something
everything
real
here.
quick. Oh, they don't sell for crap.
Hope to see you again soon.
I only have one more for you to use anyway. Might as well just do something basic.
Hey there. Need something?
Sure, just do that.
Is this it? See you around.
Even though I hit Shizix Shadow, I'm stronger than Ashen Demon. We'll see about that. Yeah, because I remember Annette actually has that hammer in Fire Emblem Heroes, so makes sense. And might as well just spend my points real quick.
Care to make yourself useful?
Let's do horses. Horses!
Counting on you both.
I don't know how much help I'll be, but okay.
I sure hope it's something I can actually do.
Oh, I got a rose. Nice.
We all must do our fair share. Care to make yourself useful?
Sure.
Counting on you both.
We can do it. Let's get it done.
Nice.
We all must do our fair share. Care to make yourself useful?
Sure. Yuri, and I guess Flame? Sure, why not?
Counting on you both.
Well, obviously Owl Feather.
Right. Let's get this out of the way.
If I can be of any assistance, please let me know. We all must do our fair share.
Alright, now, if I remember correctly, I think we can actually finish with, Mercedes. Oh, we can't. Okay, never mind. Or, yes we can, actually, because I have a ton of Owl Feathers.
Oh, that's right.
Hi, we might as well finish.
My,
Okay.
Today's training was a total mess. My feet are killing me.
We need to stay in peak shape, though. You never know when we might get tossed into a battle.
True. We've got to be ready for anything.
Yeah, let's train so much that we're so tired for the next battle.
Mercedes? You daydreaming again? Gotta say, you've been acting all kinds of weird lately.
Have I? I feel perfectly fine, I assure you.
You sure? Back when we had that tea party, you looked so... I don't know... sad.
Sad, we were by a lake. I got
I
that
suppose
conversation
I can't hide
perfect.
anything from you. Things like tea parties with dear friends, or seeing the trainees work so hard to improve. It reminds me of how things were before the war, if just for a moment.
Aww.
You mean back at the academy?
Yes, and before that, when I lived with my mother and my little brother. It also reminds me of the time I spent studying with friends at the School of Sorcery in the capital. Things may not have been easy then, but I would give anything to return to those days.
Huh. I don't think I've ever seen you get this sentimental about something.
The feeling surprises even me. All my years, I've gone wherever the current of life chose to sweep me. In truth, I used to think nothing ever went precisely how I wanted it to. But looking back now, I realize just how joyous all those moments really were. And yes, I'm aware it isn't good to dwell so heavily on the past, but I can't seem to help myself.
Do you need a hug?
And that's totally fine. There's nothing wrong with getting sentimental. Nobody's gonna judge you for reliving one or two good memories every now and then.
Thank you,
I
truly.
mean, somebody might, but they're probably
You're
weird.
such a kind person.
Still, you shouldn't keep all your emotions bottled up like that. We might not go back to the peace of the old days anytime soon, but we can still have tea parties.
Yeah, where I can just
I'm always
randomly
here to
shift
listen
all
if
over
you
the
ever need to
place
get
and look at
something
you
off your
weirdly.
chest, Mercedes.
You mean that? I'm so glad to hear it. In that case, why don't we have one right now?
I used all my activity points, sorry.
Sure, I don't mind. But why now?
Because I used the money I'd been saving up to buy some more ingredients. Remember how we were talking about all those different kinds of delicious fruit desserts before? Well,
No.
I went ahead and whipped some up.
Feed me.
I can never turn down an invitation like that. Can't wait to see what you came up with.
Oh, well, that was wholesome. Okay, well, let's do this. Especially because I'm running out of time. Yeah, I bought everything. The Blitz of the Western Empire.
Houses Gert, Esser, Lockin, and Ox. I can't believe we'll be facing them all at once.
Don't worry, I got it.
What do you expect? From their standpoint, this is an invasion, and they are the ones to repel it. They fight to protect their homes, their families, their livelihoods, just as we would fight to protect ours. We would all do well not to forget that. Be sure to tell those under your commands the same.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Feeling guilty about this isn't gonna change anything. We still have to fight, and we still have to win.
You're right. This is the only way we'll ever get peace back in Fodlan.
There's no turning back now. Not after what we've done. But I don't regret any of it. I believe in the path we're on, the very one that's led us to the battle ahead.
Lasting peace is waiting for you on the other side of this fight. You've got my power to see you through it.
Yeah, I imagine that's not the only thing waiting for us.
It doesn't matter what any of us say, Boar. You know what needs to be done. We'll have plenty of time to grieve once this is all over. So stick to the plan and don't look back.
Forgot my GameCube is right at my foot.
We stand here because we believe in you, Your Majesty.
I see. I'm heartened to know I have your trust. Whenever I've lost my way, all of you have been there to help me recover it.
It's the least we can do. Both as your subjects and your friends.
Yeah, Dimitri, I'd hate to see what would happen if you ever went over the edge.
Everything seems to be in order, Your Majesty. Sorry, am I interrupting something here?
No, we've just finished. We will need your strength in this battle, Rodrigue.
And my strength you'll have. Let's show these Imperial scoundrels what a mistake it is to cross the people of Fargus.
Defeat Duke Girth. No defeats. Oh, hello. Constance. Oh, and Lindhard. Man. They're both a lot of strategy points, but I'm trying to just save everyone at this point. One more. What do we got? Drop an eye and go ballistic. No. I don't know. That should be fine. Reinforce all the things. I don't know, I guess we'll just do decrease. Screw it. Alright, we got me, Dimitri's. No, why are you. No. Dorothea.
Send the flower to battle and watch it bloom.
Where's Yuri? Yuri.
I've got this.
Oh yeah.
Definitely need a punching. Mercedes, I definitely forgot to level you up. We'll do flame.
Fight as well.
Oh, we got sword, lance, sword, magic, magic, punch, magic. Is there a reason to bring an axe? Yeah, okay, that'll work.
Shall stand in my path.
No archers, though. Alright, what we got? We got 18 minutes, 2,000 bodies. Oof. Okay. Let's do it.
So many noble Imperial houses have assembled on the battlefield. From the looks of it, they're desperate to defend the Empire.
As are we to fight for our home. First, we must make haste to take the main hall.
Duke Garrett is holed up in the main hall, but capturing strongholds and besieging the enemy should draw him out.
Alright, let's aim for the closest stronghold first. Easy does it.
I mean, I already captured this one literally just now.
On to the next ones.
Someone else.
Here it comes. Out of the way. Something doesn't seem quite right. Does this feel a little too easy to anyone else?
I mean, I am level like 57. Someone else can go that way.
Wonderful progress. That should put us at ease for the time being. Here they are, right on schedule. All units, move out and take the Kingdom forces down.
So the enemy general finally shows. We've got to put them on the defensive.
Sorry, gangster, but I don't think I'll be able to save Monica from the look of it. They didn't give me an option to.
The strongholds belong to us now. Still, it all seems to be going too smoothly.
They're all over us. I can't stay here any longer.
Don't think you can escape. After her, quick!
Felix, don't break ranks.
Do.
I'll hesitate.
Remember our objective. We will not be able to besiege the enemy until we've captured the strongholds.
You leave my base alone. Oh, okay, we're actually looking good on body count already. It always makes me laugh whenever I'm just able to juggle someone like that.
You've walked right into my trap.
Oh yeah?
I simply can't waste this golden opportunity.
Element shall have his day. Death from above. Sound!
It's an ambush! Everyone fall back! We can take down the enemies at the rear first!
Now we tighten the net. We can't let any of our units fall before we have them surrounded.
That's Linhardt. Are we gonna have to kill him?
Nope. Oh. Hi, Constance.
I fear that I'll just get in your way and ruin the wonderful strategy you've all thought up.
You know, I gotta say, she actually received a little bit of a glow up since the last game.
No, is that Constance? Please, let me talk to her.
Yeah, I don't want to hit her yet.
Remaining soldiers.
Who's down here? No one is. Okay. I need someone down there. Dimitri.
Leave this one to me.
Go wreck shop.
That's my...
Reinforcements. We'll have to outlast them somehow.
Quit talking so I can recruit her, please.
There is no reason to be wary of a nobody like me. I hardly deserve to be here at all. Fleeting as they may be, must my dreams end upon this battlefield?
No, I'm gonna save as many people as I can. As much as the game will let me.
Please, let's stop this. I could never bring myself to kill you.
So the goddess wishes me to suffer even further embarrassment.
Victory must be ours. We will raise the city and the kingdom army with it.
How dare you threaten our lands, Fargus worms!
More of them? When will it ever end?
I won't ask you to switch sides, but maybe we could stop fighting at least.
You could have said as much before you beat me up. You're all cruel, you know that? It's fine.
Well, you know, he just needed a little bit of tough love.
Allow them to gain momentum.
The time has come to remount our attack on the main hall.
Alastair will see my territory invaded. I cannot suffer that to happen.
How are we doing on body count? Oh, we're halfway there.
They have the numbers. Above all else, we must protect His Majesty.
Matters not how many rank and file soldiers fall. I am the Viscount, and I must not die here.
Well, that's a shitty attitude to have.
Here it comes! Yeah, not bad.
For my daughter, for my people, I shall not lose.
Yeah, about that.
He's blunted after all. Forgive me, my dear Monica.
Father, no! You didn't have to! My mistake led to my father's death. I shall have revenge.
Yeah, I don't think that's gonna
Better
happen.
of us before, but not this time.
Monica! Oh dear!
Perhaps it's time you join the battle in earnest.
I won't watch her die. Let's go, Hanneman.
Here it comes!
Can we finally get the chest? Yes. Alright, Yuri, where you at?
Let's get this operation underway, shall we? Let's move.
The enemy's really serious about this.
How are we on body count? Yeah, still
They're
kind of
sending
low.
in so many soldiers. I can't die here. I won't.
Oh, they don't? Huh. That's a little weird.
We must prepare for our next maneuver.
Not bad at all. I'm starting to like this.
Alright, Hanneman, you need to stop with that magic.
shall make them work for it, if nothing else.
Gangster, I swear you better be saving Dorothea in this playthrough. I will be mad at you for like 5 minutes if you don't.
Let me heal you. Can never be too careful.
Oh, don't you dare heal him up to full. Oh, you whore. Alright, you're going first.
Him like that, this battle will never end. Let us deal with Manuela first.
It's so dreadful to see a familiar face across the battlefield. That said,
Gangster,
I will not back
you are
down.
saving Dorothea. Or I'll be mad at you for 6 minutes.
And kill innocent people. And you're shameless enough to claim you're on the side of justice.
So you're an Imperial General now, Professor Manuela.
I must fight against some of my students in order to save others. These are troubling times we live in, indeed.
I never thought the day would come that I'd cross blades with Professor Hanneman.
There's still so much I want to do in life. I have to withdraw.
Everyone else has shown such bravery. I must persevere as well.
Gangster.
That's too close for comfort. I refuse to die in a place like this. I may have one foot in the grave. I insist I keep the other out of it for the time being.
Yuri, you'll survive.
They made a very formidable duo. I wonder if our paths will cross again in the future.
At least I can die in my hometown.
This is just the beginning.
Do 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 do.
I'm getting better, but at what cost?
This may be the greatest deed anyone has yet accomplished in this war. I should write a victory ballad to celebrate.
There, we've done what we can.
Isn't it time for you to come out already, Duquette? A general ought to seek vengeance for his subordinates.
Be careful what you wish for. I've quite a lot of deaths to avenge by now.
Damn it, Paladin, quit moving.
He must be protected at all costs.
I see they're putting up one last bit of futile resistance. Too bad it's not going to work.
Yeah, I already got him in my grasp.
Run, Gert. You must save Her Majesty.
About cleared out the whole map. Still got 100 to go. Oof. Hopefully there will be enough here inside the fortress. Or stronghold.
My territory has always strived for peace, and it's the first claimed by the flames of war.
Are we good? Almost.
However, fight I must.
Alright, we should be good on body count now. Yep. Now we just gotta worry about making it on time.
Stay calm.
Oh, don't you dare. You son of a...
This is as far as we go.
Alright, that's it. Special.
No, you've done plenty. You have my gratitude.
Whew,
I cannot
made it.
perish here. I must protect the Empire.
Our enemies fought well. To be honest, I'm not sure how much more we can endure.
What might is my weapon? I have not a clue.
Victory is ours, Knights of
Remind me to look before I save and log off for the day.
I cannot.
Lindhart. Constance.
The enemy fought like they were possessed out there. One wrong move and we'd have been finished.
Imperial nobles will battle to the bitter end to protect their homes, just as we would. I suggest you get used to it. Everyone we face from this point forward will strike at us with the same vigor.
I guess it's kill or be killed, huh? It's exhausting just thinking about the road ahead.
Yeah, no kidding.
Do not complain. We are only doing this to restore peace to Fodlan, remember?
Goodness
I can't
gracious.
say I blame you for worrying. This is
To be fair, gangster, you've also beaten the game, and I'm waiting to stream it all, so hush.
greatly favors our enemy. And however noble our cause,
I'll get there soon
the
enough.
guilt of invading our neighbors will always weigh heavy on our minds.
Be that as it may, we can't turn back now. If the kingdom and empire cannot coexist, then there is no other choice but to fight.
He's right. We all know what'll happen to Fargus if we just sit back and let Adrestia do what they want.
So you all grasp the gravity of our actions, yet choose to march on regardless. It seems our rising lords have grown even stronger than I thought. The future of Fargus is a bright one indeed. For now, all we can do is commend our soldiers for delivering us a valiant triumph, and of course, bid they continue the march. When the sun sets on this war, only our king will be fettered by the vile moniker of invader.
Don't put this all on him.
And it will fall on you to support
yeah?
through it, Felix.
Is that a problem, gangster?
Yes. That is your duty as the shield of Fargus, and descendant of the hero Fraldarius.
Obviously.
Just put him into a lance class.
You're up late.
Problem solved.
Yes. Preparing strategy proposals for tomorrow's war council. The more legwork I can do in advance, the smoother the process will go, thus lessening the burden on His Majesty. Even one as strong as he would collapse from overwork were all our council's an unchecked slog.
He barely sleeps as it is, right? Sometimes I see him face down on his desk. I guess catching what little shut-eye he can.
Yes, he reminds me of the late king in that sense. Lambert too ascended the throne at a young age. Too young, if you ask me. And struggled greatly to adapt to the many rigors of governance.
Guess you two knew each other a long time then. I'd heard you went to the academy together at least. I've gotta ask, is Dimitri really that much like his dad?
You would hardly be able to tell them apart were they in the same room now. Though Lambert did have a somewhat shorter temper. Still, they're birds of a feather compared to my son and I. The two of us are as different as the blackest night and the brightest day.
I don't know. I think you're pretty similar. Like, you're both the first to take the initiative when something important needs doing.
That's enough to make this old man's cheeks burn. Make sure you share that opinion with Felix as well. I suppose he is quite like me. Though mostly in ways I'd hope to avoid.
Oh, the joys of being a parent.
Meaning what?
He can't live without some great purpose in life urging him forward. There is no peace in such an existence. I know, because I'm the same way. As Lambert's right hand, I devoted every waking moment to serving him, supporting him. And when he was lost, so too was my reason for being. I had no choice but to search for something else to propel me forth. In the end, and after much consideration, I chose to devote myself anew to Lambert. To seeing through the promise I had made him.
And what was that?
That should his son ever lose his way, I would be the one to set him back on the proper course.
Well, another timeline says you succeeded, so good job.
But I won't be here forever. Thankfully, His Majesty is blessed with friends like you. Ones who are willing to ease the immense burden on his shoulders.
Funny. I feel like Dimitri's been helping me this whole time, not the other way around.
Hey, there you go.
But it's all a give and take in the end, right? You've done more than your fair share for me, too.
I'm glad to hear that, truly. But to be frank, my own shortcomings have grown alarmingly clear of late. It's not enough to simply stand by his side and support. He needs someone to grab his hand and pull him in the right direction.
And you don't think you can do that? Even with Gustav's help?
Hey, there you go.
At the end of the day,
you see, gangster, modern problems require modern solutions. I almost butchered that because of how tired I am.
But you stand on equal footing with him as a trusted friend. Such a bond is a rare thing indeed.
Dimitri's my leader, yeah, but he's a friend first. Probably helps that I'm not part of the nobility.
Is that the root of it, I wonder?
Yeah.
If I recall, you were born in Alliance territory, yes?
I'm sure there's nothing weird about that, gangster. Just don't read too much into it.
Yep, in a remote mountain town off in Ordelia lands. Honestly, I don't remember much more than that. And with this weird power and all, it's hard to say for sure where I really came from.
Well, if you ask me, those things, your background, your abilities, don't matter much in the end. I can't blame you for being curious, of course, but we haven't put our faith in you because of whose child you are. The relationships you've built in your time here transcend whatever blood may flow in your veins.
Huh, what a wonderful human being. A true man of character.
Anyway, seeing as you're here, I was hoping you might be willing to share some of your wisdom with me. I would love to know a mercenary's thoughts on the proper location to stage an ambush, and where in that position our archers should take up posts.
Now we're talking. Let's see.
Azure Gleam.
Oh.
A trick of the goddess.
I better be recruiting Byleth next chapter. I'm probably not. But I hope.
Adrestia is soundly defended under the command of Regent Ire. However, attacks from the Kingdom and Alliance erode the Empire's defenses in both the east and west. Amidst all this, General Randolph enlists a certain mercenary company to Adrestia's cause. Their forces stand to defend Hevring territory, the Empire's final bastion in the west.
Oh, I better get by
Let me
next
get this
chapter.
straight. If they break through Hevering land, there'll be nothing to stop the kingdom's army from rolling straight to the capital.
That's right. The seat of Hevering's power, Mazgus, lies east of here, past the bottleneck in the Agma Mountains. It's essentially on Inbar's doorstep, the western gateway to the seat of power. Count Hevering and his men will make their last stand there. That is, if the Lions of Fargus can get through us first. And of course, we will make every possible effort to defeat them, for whatever that's worth.
I mean, you can try, but I'm the main character over here.
Never a good sign when you're calling something your last stand.
Indeed. And we've lost far too many of our most formidable generals, including Marquis Vestra.
Wait, Hubert died when?
I've not the slightest idea what's befallen our forces at the capital, nor in the east for that matter.
Yes, the whole
Gangster,
army's
what
been feeling a
happened?
little
What'd
off
you
lately.
do?
Thankfully, you and your squad
Everyone
can
probably
stand
got
your
tired of
hands
his
on
coffee, let's be honest.
It's a sad state of affairs out there. Hardly any dependable leaders remain. Instead, we're left with those who take pride in senseless looting and slaughter, or compete to see who can reduce more villages to ash. Each and every one of them handpicked by His Excellency, the Regent.
Are you sure you should be spilling secrets like that?
It's all right. I'd like you to have the full picture. Your company holds the key to victory in your hands. And with it, our very lives. Oh, but keep all that under wraps, if you would. It would bring the morale of my troops crashing to new lows were that to get out.
Usually mercs are backup for an army, not full-on replacements. But it is what it is. In any case, we'll get the job done so long as you're paying.
Geralt, should I perish in this fight, you can consider your contract terminated. You'll be free to stop supporting the Empire in its foul descent into depravity.
Randolph.
Oh, hey, little sister,
You
I
feeling
remember
any
you.
better? I have to say, I'm still not used to this new look of yours.
That makes two of us. But it will bother me less once I'm on the battlefield.
If you say so. With the war and the state it's in, the kingdom is throwing everything they've got at this thing. I don't know if it's that or something else, but I've got a bad feeling. So watch yourself out there.
I will. You do the same.
You're coming with me, damn it.
Oh, right. I've been meaning to give you this. Never used to be without it. Cuts like a dream. I want you to have it. Swords like this are given to captains of the Knights of Seros, and mine was just collecting dust in the band's convoy.
That's right. Alois mentioned you used to serve there.
That was a lifetime ago. I don't plan on swinging this sword ever again.
But are you sure you want to give it away? It must be quite special to you.
I'd be happiest seeing you get some use out of it.
Thank you. I'll do that.
Be good to it, all right?
Well, that explains the sword.
The general opposite us is a man by the name of Randolph. I hear tell he's related to the Empire's Count Burgleys. To complicate matters further, he's hired Gerald's mercenaries to assist in their fight.
Them again, huh? Can't say I'm surprised.
The Imperial army has gathered their forces in Hevering territory, with said mercenaries composing the core of their offense. I expect they'll engage us in the woodlands, an ideal location for the guerrilla warfare they specialize in.
Then we'll have to look out for traps and ambushes as we advance. More than usual, that is.
They're placing a great deal of faith in Gerald, trusting the front lines to his company.
Perhaps there are no other generals for them to rely on.
This is our chance then. We'll be in a great spot if we can land a decisive blow on the Empire.
Absolutely. They're bound to start feeling the heat over in Enbar once we get a solid foothold here in Hevering territory.
Yes, and the enemy is surely well aware of that fact. No doubt that's precisely why Gerald is among their ranks.
He and his company are incredible fighters. But there's more to it than that. They also have immense discipline. As long as they can afford the cost, I can see why the Imperials would trust them over some of their less experienced generals. I didn't expect us to be facing them again so soon. We had best be ready. Though truly, I wish we could fight alongside them for once instead.
We can't keep letting one mercenary mess with our whole army. So just watch. I'm gonna take that monster out once and for all. Or at least slow him down, if nothing else.
That hesitance doesn't suit you. Not anymore. You're far stronger than the last time your paths crossed. Just say the words and I'll give you all the power I can muster. We will prevail.
Whatever we decide to do, we will need a sound strategy if we are going to win.
Strategy, huh? Maybe something like a huge surprise attack on the Imperial positions.
A bold suggestion, Sylvain. You remind me of your father when he was young.
I'm not sure if that's supposed to be a compliment or what.
The Margrave's been managing the conflict in the North for decades now, hasn't he? I'd say it's a great honor to be compared to him.
Yeah, they do a fantastic
All
job.
of his strategies seem to involve sending me and Lambert off to thrust.
Honestly, I don't really have any complaints about any of the voice actors here.
Yeah, going straight to the suicide charge every time doesn't sound all that strategic to me.
At any rate, I have full faith that our combined might will be up to the task at hand. We must succeed.
Hey, Joe does a fantastic job. You leave him be. Oh, are you implying that he is actually Claude? Okay, fair enough. Battle suggestions. What are we doing?
I have a suggestion.
I have a worthy. What about this?
Dexterity, speed.
I have a worthy
I have a suggestion.
I don't know, speed.
I won't let you down.
He literally is Claude. Alright, very good. Alright, well, I'm literally 2 minutes from hitting my time that I need to be asleep, so. This has been fun. Thank you for joining me. Gangster, King Leon, thank you for joining me today as well. I'm going to go ahead and save, and we'll, you know, just take care of everything probably tomorrow morning. So, till then, you guys take care. Check your weapon. God damn it. Fine, I'll check it real quick. It's probably not a whole lot. I'm checking. Hold on. Oh, this isn't the first time I've gone over when I should sleep. Let me in. I will say I'm surprised at how little we've actually been around Garrick Mach this game. I mean, I get it. A whole different story, different timeline, different context, but you'd think we'd be there at least a little. So far, my weapons might is 117, so not terrible. My stats are 78 strength and stuff. Anyway, here you go. But I really do need to go to sleep. So, Gangster, thank you for joining me. King Leon, thank you for joining me. To everyone who watches this later, I hope you guys are having a good day. And I really need to go to bed. So, bye, Internet.